What is up, guys? You guys have asked me to make a video explaining how to navigate the deck I showed you guys yesterday. So, short story about this deck. This is probably the strongest deck you can play in the new festival. It is beyond overpowered compared to the other decks. It's just really strong, but it's also pretty difficult to navigate at first. Like the first few duels, I had no clue what I was doing, and yeah, I kind of lost all of my duels. But then, as soon as I realized how the deck worked, I'm gonna be completely honest, this is just, like, it's too easy. It's way too easy. I have, like, a 90% win rate with this deck or something crazy like that. So, I'm just gonna give you guys a quick explanation about the deck, and then I'm gonna go into a replay showcasing how it actually works. So, basically, you have a bunch of incantations and senju and manjus, just to get your ritual monsters to your hand. Now, you have two boss monsters, and that is the Phaleg and that is Bethor. I don't know if that pronunciation is right, but we're gonna go with it anyway. So, these two boss monsters have two special effects. The first effect of these boss monsters is you can actually use it as a ritual spell. So you can discard this card and then ritual summon. So this is just has like a double use for it. Wait, someone's messaging me on Facebook, as you can hear. There we go. That's gone. All right, let's keep going. Now, the big thing about these cards as well is they're your boss monsters. And what Phaleg does is, for every ritual monster in your graveyard, give every monster on your field plus 300 attack and defense, which is really significant. And this is gonna be your main way to kill your opponent. But the second thing is, you also have Bethor, which actually says, when summoned, you can destroy as many cards on your opponent's field as different name ritual monsters in your grave. So ideally, you would have a lot of different ritual monsters in your grave, special summon this, and then you can just pop your entire opponent's board. Now, the main enabler for this deck is gonna be Pull. This card actually allows you to special summon on your opponent's turn or special summon on your turn, and just have, like, this is like your kind of your cheat way to get out your Bethor and your Phaleg. But let me explain the main combo. So what you want to start with is you want to summon Hagith. You want to start with this card and get your field spell. Your field spell is really important to have at the start of your combo. And it's pretty easy to summon this because you have a lot of ways to search for your ritual monster. So almost every single game, like 90% of the time, you can start with this. So you're going to start with Hagith. Then with Hagith, you're going to get your ritual, your Megalith portal. Then after that, you want to either search one of these because you want to have both of these in your opening hand. Then you want to summon Ophiel using Hagith's second ability. That is, if this is on the field, you can actually swap this out for another ritual monster in your hand. You're gonna summon Ophiel. With Ophiel, you can search for another ritual monster. For example, Pull. Then you can actually swap out the Ophiel and put Pull on the field. And if you're lucky, you can actually use one of the incantations on the field, or your manju, or your senju. And then this card can actually increase its level to one of the monsters in the graveyard. So ideally, you want to target Phaleg or Bethor that you used for a ritual summon already, because this is basically your ritual spell together with the Megalith unformed. Then you can actually ritual summon one of your boss monsters in your deck, and then you can just discard whatever is the same level. But the good thing is about Pull is you can actually increase this level to 8, so you can actually summon away Pull. But a lot of the times you want to keep Pull on the field because you can keep summoning every turn. And yeah, and then I have a bunch of other trap cards and negates just to stop your opponent from playing. So yeah, this is just a basic explanation right now. Let's head into the duel. All right, let's head into the first duel. So, as you can see, I'm starting off with my incantation, and I'm starting off with a senju. So basically, what you want to do is you want to use your incantation, show your ritual monster, get a ritual monster to your hand. Now, I got unlucky because you want to summon the talismandra, but that's completely fine. I still have two bodies on the field that I can use to actually use for levels for my ritual monsters. But as you can see, this is not a great opening hand, and still I can make it work. So I use my senju, and I get the card I need, and that is Hagith. And because I already have the portal, I could have also used the other one, but now I'm just gonna use Hagith to get my my ritual spell. So what the portal does is the first time you ritual summon per turn, you can actually get the monster back. You can get a ritual monster back from your graveyard to your hand. That's why it's so important. You can actually reuse the monsters. That's why it's crucial to start off with this card in your combo. That's why you always want to start with Hagith if you don't have it. Now, I'm gonna get the Megalith Unformed and summon my Ophiel. When I summon Ophiel, I can add a monster to my hand. Which do I add? Pull. Then, I switch out my Hagith for pull, increase its level, add it back to the hand, and now I can actually quick effect ritual summon one Megalith ritual monster from your deck or hand. So, which one do I ritual summon? Phaleg. Increase the attack of my entire board. This looks very strong, right? This is a very strong board, but it doesn't have any negates or that. That's why you want to negate cards. Now, this is what my opponent does. He's playing a very strong deck as well. I use the quick effect of pull. Special summon my Bethor. And note, I don't use pull as a substitute. Now I can activate, destroy as many cards as possible. Megalith portal activates once per turn. If this is going too fast, guys, just pause the video and see what I'm doing. It's very straightforward once you get the hang of it. Like there's just a certain chain you need to start with. First, summon Hagith. Get your portal. Then summon Ophiel. With Ophiel, you get pull. When pull is summoned to the field with the effect of Ophiel, you get your Phaleg. You don't summon away your pull. On your opponent's turn, you summon Bethor using substitute or things in your hand as levels for the ritual summon. You pop your opponent's entire field. That's how easy it is. So you can see, I summon another Bethor from my deck. I pop, I get another card back to my hand. He desperately tries to survive, and it's just like, this is just every game. So as you can see, this is very strong. I actually had one really dumb effing guy in my comment section who was flaming me and Dkayed because we were baiting him that this deck is horrible and don't craft it. Like, I've never seen something as dumb in my life. This deck is by far the strongest in the game for this festival, and if you guys want to win, I definitely recommend you guys play this deck. Because as you can see, I keep summoning. Like, what does my opponent realistically do? Look at my goddamn board. Like, what do you do against this? I also had like a ton of people instant surrender, so yeah. As soon as they see this deck. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this explained a lot. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out in the Discord or in the comment section. I will be replying to all of them as usual. And if you guys have any more recommendations for decks, I will look at them as well. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Fucking with the wrong one. Fuck his team, fuck your clique, bitch, I'm on one. Fuck your stream, fuck your clip, you ain't so